Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at this Lampi 18 watt Preheat Fluorescent fixture. Picked this up recently and it is missing its diffuser, which would be clipped over the top here, but it still works. So this particular one, as you can see, is painted brown. I tend to find these in white a little more often, but brown is the opposite color, as you will see when we get to the inside. So we'll take a quick look around the outside here. On this side of the fixture, there's not really anything to speak of. On the bottom, we are missing the mounting brackets, which seems to be pretty common with these fixtures. In the middle, we have what appears to be a hole if this was a direct wire version, and a Lampi sticker here at the end. If we turn it all the way around, we will find the Lampi nice big sticker here. That is wonderful. But nothing really else on this side of the fixture. So let's take a look at the bottom, or the back of the lamp holder here. If we look very closely, we will see the Lampi logo right there in the middle of the switch. Very nice touch. So one last thing is that this fixture does have a standard polarized two-prong cord on it. Some of the smaller versions, which we can compare it to right here, have a three-prong cord. So I'm not entirely sure, with an included ground, how they determined whether it gets a grounded cord or not. Maybe it's because one's more compact in the way that it is designed versus the other one. Not sure. So let's take a look here. If we were just to measure the fixture itself, it's about 3.5 inches. If you were to include the brackets here on the bottom, it'd be 3 3/4. And let's see, we got 2 inches wide here. So let's take a look at the lamp. These do have the safety sockets, so the lamp doesn't necessarily come out by accident. So they're kind of hard to deal with. But here's the etch on the bulb. Lampi FL18WW for warm white, and some type of date code beneath it. Not entirely sure who would have manufactured this. So we'll set that aside and take a quick look at these sockets here. The inner black piece turns with the lamp when you lock it into place. We can see the same thing down here. So, to take the cover off, we just squeeze the main body of the fixture and pull up on the cover here. It comes right off. So, inside we will find a Robertson transformer ballast. It does 13, 15, 19, 20, and 22 watt lamps, according to its stamping there. Just some regular twist wire connectors here on the end. And here's our starter. Let's take a look at that. It's a nice Lampi FS2 4 through 22 watt. So we'll go ahead and put that back in here. Twist that into place. Do have a caution notice here. Do not supply current more than 118 volts. Oh, we got 118.7 today, 0.8, so we're close. And at the end, we'll see the switch itself. Now, one thing I find interesting with these Lampi fixtures is the fact that the switch is not the very first thing that comes in. You have the main power in, which goes to the ballast, and then the ballast goes all the way down to the switch. And then you can finally turn the current on and off. I didn't think that that was necessarily the safest thing, because you always have live current sitting here on the ballast. But I guess it's okay to do if we do have a UL logo on here. I don't know, whenever I wire up a fixture, I'd want to put the switch usually the first thing. Just an interesting design choice that Lampi chose for this design. The smaller ones are like that as well. Okay, so as I was saying when we first started the video here, brown is the opposite color of white. See, the inside of the fixture here is white. And one thing I've noticed lately is that if it's a white fixture, the inside is brown. If it's a brown fixture, the inside is white. And I came up with an idea that kind of makes sense. I bet you that they take these pieces, paint both sides, and then fold it in either direction that they need it. If you want it to be a white fixture, fold it this way. If you want it to be brown, fold it the other way. I'm sure it had something to do with production. So if they wanted this one to be a white fixture, they just would have folded it the other direction. And if they wanted it brown, well, they'd fold it this way and just put the different ends on it. That's my guess as to why the inside is colored different. Makes the most sense to me anyway, but what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. So, let's go ahead and put the cover back on here. We do have these little clips that kind of seat into these little holes here. We do have a sticker. Can't really make out much of what it says though. So we'll put that back on. And the other side here. Very nice. We'll put in the original Lampi bulb. And these sockets are terrible, but they do lock the lamp in place, which, you know, safety-wise. Okay, let's plug it into our meter here. Oh my, isn't that just the best ballast you've ever heard in your life? We'll turn that off for a second. Okay, so we have 118.8 volts, and now we'll do a proper turn on. It's the most annoying ballast ever. This is right up there with that 175 watt mercury vapor fixture I got a while back. Yes, very annoying. Okay, we're at 0.29 amps, 19.5 watts, and 0.56 on the power factor. So, with the world's most annoying ballast, you don't get the most brightest bulb, I suppose. So let's turn off the main lights here. It's a very yellowy, very yellowy warm white. We'll hold it here about 2 feet away from the lux meter, and we're getting about 90 lux or so. I'm sure back in the day when this was brand new, it was not as annoying as this. Yeah, about 96 lux, 97. Maybe it's slowly brightening up. I'm trying not to move it too much. It's not that cold out here. I mean, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, so I don't think it's too bad. Let's see if we can get any preheat action out of it. Well, I suppose if you like ballast, Tom, this fixture is for you. One more time. Okay, we'll turn the lights back on. And that's really all there is to say about this Lampi most annoying buzzy fixture. I remember when I first picked it up and turned it on, I was like, boy, that's an annoying ballast. But here it is anyway. One more time. I know some of you do like the hum of a ballast. This one's a little much for me, but pretty cool nonetheless. Once again, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and also please comment, rate, share, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.